So I just finished the 15-day meditation retreat at Z Meditation. Um, I did levels 1, 2, and 3, and it feels like I'm a new person in a lot of ways. I started looking into this kind of stuff 2 years ago after a friend of mine passed away suddenly. I was really unhappy with my life, and I hated my life really. And I realized that if I wanted to be happy, it needed to happen now because life is short. It could end tomorrow, and it was just a huge wake-up call for me. So I stopped everything I was doing, and I decided to travel and learn what really mattered to me. And I did, and it was amazing, and I've learned so much about myself, and I've never been happier. And so even when I started this retreat, I had never been happier. But I still hadn't quite figured out all of the things that I knew I needed to figure out in order to be truly happy. I've known for a long time that your happiness can't depend on anything. It can't depend on anyone but yourself. You need to find it within, or else, in my mind, it's not really real happiness, because everything else is transient. It disappears. The only thing you have for your whole life is yourself. And when you die, I guess whatever you believe happens, but it doesn't really matter after that. So until that moment, all you can really depend on is yourself. So I wanted to learn how to be truly happy with just myself. And when I started this retreat, I didn't actually think that that was going to be what I got out of it, which is weird. I did a retreat last year, and what I loved about it, I just loved the silence. I went in thinking I was going to hate it, actually, and I realized that silence is so beautiful, and I learned so much about myself, and some of my biggest growth came from those 10 days, and I just wanted that again. It had been a year, and I was ready to go back, so I came to this retreat not really knowing what to expect. And I remember thinking when I walked in, oh no, it's not in the nature. It is, but it's in a house, and my last retreat was in basically a field. And what I've learned at this retreat is how silly that thought was, because acceptance is the key. That's the one big thing I've learned at this retreat, is how to accept everything. My past, my present, my future. And I used to fight these things, and that was the big cause of my anguish, of my anxieties. And seriously, it's crazy. I look back on these 15 days, and I'm more accepting than I've ever been. Horn honks don't bother me anymore, which is great, because I'm in India. And I don't know, the buildings are as beautiful as the nature, and I love spiders, and I love ants, and I love plants, and I love everything. And I can see now that I am because all of these things are, and that's so cool. I mean, I've really, really realized that I am everything, and we are all one, and it's been a beautiful realization. And I knew this before I came here, but I didn't feel it. And that was, I think, the beauty of this retreat, was I really feel these things now. And it's been an amazing step in my life. I came here, I think, at the perfect time. I had already been contemplating a lot of these ideas that they've told us about, the laws of impermanence, or I guess the illusion of permanence, the illusion of mindness, the illusion of duality and reality even. And if you don't know what those are, you'll learn about them here. And don't worry if you've never thought about them before, because they really start from the beginning, and they teach at such a basic level. But of course complex still, they still get the idea across. But yeah, and just I fully understand these things now. I really feel them within me. And I've learned this new type of meditation that allows me to really incorporate it into my life, and not just when I'm sitting down on the meditation seat, but afterwards as well. And I see it in the way that I react to the things that are happening in my life. A spider on my bed, or a meal that I usually wouldn't have enjoyed, or the sounds of horns and drills outside. I mean, I react to these with love and acceptance, and it's really, really cool. And I think that this is just another step on my path to ultimately, hopefully, enlightenment, but at least for now, um, happiness in life, no matter what happens, everywhere, always, because life is short, and this is the time. Now is the time. It's the time for happiness, and if you think otherwise, then you need to wake up, because you never know what's going to happen in the next moment. And yeah, I don't know. It's been a beautiful experience. I can't believe how tongue-tied I am right now. Usually I'm pretty good at talking, but I guess knowing that I'm being recorded. But really, I feel amazing. So accepting and loving and happy. Really just happy. And it's been like a leap on my journey. And I think I can really see the finish line. Not that the finish line matters, as we've learned. It is about here and now, and that's what's important. And it is important, and it is here and now is amazing. So, yeah, I don't know. Um, I'm happy, and this retreat has really helped me reach a state of happiness that I had always been dreaming about and yearning for. So I hope it stays. I'm going to keep meditating. And yeah, thank you, AJ and Saruchi. And that's it for now, I guess. Do the retreat. Don't be scared of the silence. Don't be scared of the 15 days. It will be life changing.